how can I make my child independent? And what are the different things that my small child can also do in order to become independent? Common question by a lot of mothers and fathers. I'm Riri Trivedi. I'm a regression therapist, a trainer and a parenting coach. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing a detailed chart on what children can do at every age for themselves and for the family members. This chart has been put together by my colleague Anaga Nagpal, who is a parenting expert and a positive disciplining coach. Most of the times as parents, we think that small children cannot do anything much, and we rarely assign any work to them, or we rarely allow them to do anything because we don't trust their ability to do it. And because of that, what happens is we end up controlling them and managing them for a very long time, long after they have grown up, and that does not help. So today let me share age-wise what your children can do. Of course, you can, this is just a broad guideline. It can vary from family to family. But if you understand this, you will be able to work around your child with these guidelines. So 1 to 2 year old child, a 1 to 2 year old child can, with your help, brush his or her own teeth, wash the hands with soap and water. The 1 to 2 year old child can eat with a spoon, even though he or she will make a mess, but they can eat by themselves. They can drink from a cup. They might spill in the beginning, but they can drink. They can take off their socks. They can brush their hair. They can get dressed with your assistance. They can also bring their shoes so that you can put them on. And a 1 to 2 year old child can definitely also put their toys away in a box. 2 to 3 year old children can choose what clothes they can wear, and they can also wear simple clothes by themselves. If their clothes have push buttons or big buttons, they can also button their clothes themselves. They can also take off their own clothes by themselves. They can brush their teeth and comb their hair with supervision, depending on the length of the hair. They can wash their body, take a bath with your supervision, wash their face, and they can also put away their shoes. A 2 to 3 year old, as far as the household is concerned, they can definitely put their clothes in the washing basket or in the washing area. They can clear up their toys and put them away properly. They can arrange their books in a shelf. They can help you set the dinner table. They can clear up the plates after the dinner is over. Before the dinner, they can arrange the table. They can also help to make the beds for the family. As far as food preparation goes, they can peel and slice a banana. They can peel the boiled eggs. They can peel oranges or peas. They can also make orange juice with a simple juicer. They can pour drink from a jug, or they can pour cold water from a jug. If you have pets around the house, they can definitely feed the pets. They can also water the plants. So this is what 2 to 3 year olds can do. When the child becomes 3 to 6 years old, the child becomes relatively fairly independent. The motor skills are also well developed. So 3 to 6 year old children can definitely get dressed without assistance. They can also remove their clothes and put them. They can wear socks and shoes by themselves. They can also brush their teeth, take a bath. They can also wash their hair themselves if the hair are short. They can use the toilet independently. They can also polish their shoes. As far as the family and household tasks are concerned, they can fold the towels, they can fold simple clothes, they can pair up the socks and create piles for the family members' clothes. If there is anything spilt, they can also sweep the floor or mop the floor. They can clean the basic furniture. They can also help to shop for groceries. If you have brought groceries, they can arrange them. 3 to 6 year olds can also do, along with you, they can go and learn to pick groceries. They can definitely peel basic vegetables and cut them, not with a very sharp knife, but cut with a little blunt knife. They can crack eggs. They can knead the dough of your chapatis. They can prepare simple meals that does not require cooking. So, things like bhel or, mixed chevda, or a lot of Indian snacks that does not require cooking. The children can mix and make them. They can also wipe the plates. They can rinse the plates after dinner. And they can also wipe the utensils and arrange them if the racks are at their height. Okay, as far as school goes, 3 to 6 year olds can definitely fill their own water bottle. They can pack their own school bag. They can keep their own uniform the previous night ready so that they are ready for school, and they can keep their shoes and socks ready. So the entire school preparation can be entirely done by a 3 to 6 year old by themselves with very little assistance from the parents. 7 to 11 year old can brush their teeth. They can even iron their clothes. They can cut their nails with a nail cutter. They can wipe the dining table, wipe the kitchen counters, they can sweep and mop the floors as well, they can operate a washing machine, they can make the bed, they can finish their homework, they can also do their own projects by themselves, and they can pack a bag with their books, with their instruments, and they can also keep their clothes and all ready for school. So as far as school goes, 7 to 11-year-olds pretty much they can manage everything by themselves. As far as the household chores goes, 7 to 11-year-old can definitely operate the washing machine. They can hang the clothes that have come out from the machine. They can fold the clothes. They can also mop the floors. 7 to 11-year-olds can also be given a task to clean the wash basins or clean the toilets with Harpic. They can easily do that. They can also prepare simple meals like Maggi or poha or upma, something, because 7 to 11-year-olds can also be taught to operate the stove with all the safety precautions. They can make a meal plan, and they can also be sent out to buy the groceries for the family or to do small chores like to pick up something from the neighborhood, as long as it is safe. As far as 12 years plus go, so 12 plus kids are now teenagers. So this is an age when they can be completely independent as far as their clothes, their food choices goes, as far as their friendships go, packing for school, school projects, exams. 12-year-olds and above can definitely prepare for their exams by themselves. They can study themselves. Parents may just need to teach them some self-regulation skills if there is anxiety or panic. Teenagers can also be taught to do a lot of chores for the house, like 12-year-old plus can go to the bank to deposit money or to deposit a checkbook, to update the passbook. They can do basic online tasks for the grandparents. A lot of times grandparents need help with their mobile phones, some apps, or to work with some software or check emails. All of this the teenagers can do. In fact, they should be encouraged to be the tech expert for their grandparents. Teenagers can also help their younger siblings with their homework and supervise the younger siblings' work and help them. And they can also run errands for the family, like they can easily go and buy groceries. They can be given a task to prepare a meal also, because teenagers can easily now prepare a full meal as well. As parents, initially we will find it little hard to give responsibility to our children, because they will make mistakes, they will not do things correctly, they will not make the right choices. But again, we must understand that small mistakes, if they are allowed to make, they will learn from it, versus us giving them independence at a much later age when they can make bigger mistakes. So as parents, start young. Small things like packing their own bag, completing their own homework, managing their own friendships can be done by the child with guidance from the parents. And as parents, instead of always telling your child what to do in different situations, asking open-ended questions, forcing the child to think of solutions by himself or herself are also a very good way to make the child emotionally independent. Teaching them certain self-regulation techniques can also make them emotionally independent, so that they don't have to run and come to you for every little emotional problem that they have. Yes, as children they might, but when they are little older, when they are teenagers, if they have learned some self-regulation techniques, you can also make sure that they are emotionally independent, where they do not have to keep turning to you every time they are angry or sad or upset or they've had a fight with their friend. So these are the little areas where your child can manage their own things, whether it is physical things like homework, clothes, packing the bags, keeping their room clean, arranging their cupboards, or their emotional needs like managing different emotions, relationships, etc. And even household chores. In fact, I would definitely encourage you to watch my video on age appropriate tasks that children can do, because from a very young age, children can be taught how to help around in the house, because that will also make them independent. In my video on how to build connection with your child, I have also shared all the different ways how you can build connection by doing the household work together. So if you are a working parent, on weekends when you are folding clothes, let your child also help you fold the clothes, let your child help you pack the lunch box, let your child help you fill the bottles of water in the house or water the plants. Little older children can also do some online bill payment, etc. So depending upon the age, make sure that you at least give 1 or 2 tasks to the child which are also of the household and not their own. That way the children are also taught that they don't have to just focus on their own work, but they also can contribute to the family and to the household. And these are very, very important life skills and social skills that children have to be taught in this world that is increasingly becoming extremely nuclear, independent, and self-focused. So this is how you can teach age-appropriate independence to children, and this is just a broad indicative guideline. There are many other things that you can read up and follow, but I hope this helps. So remember, start young. Even a 1 to 2-year-old can be allowed independence to do a few things and to choose a few things and to decide a few things according to their age. And like I said, let them do things for themselves and also encourage them to do things for the household and the family, because that will give them definitely a balanced sense of independence. So I hope this video helps. If you like this video, do mention in the comments, do press the like button, and do subscribe to my channel if you want to see more such videos on parenting tips and common parenting challenges that parents face today. If you feel this video is useful to any parent who you want to share it with, then please share this video with them as well. And do write in the comments what are the different tasks that you are giving your child to do to foster independence, because I may have missed out on a few and I would love to hear from you, and so would the other parents who are watching this video.